Boom, boom. Tommy Digital, Perry Craft Canopy, Excellence in Cannabis. What up? John Tay, what's good, brother? What up? What's happening? What's happening? Hopefully, I don't get kicked off Instagram again. Big shout out to everybody out in New York. I'll be out there on Thursday. Hope to see everybody at our official hard launch for Cannabis and Mason. Tight, we got some hemp hoodies for everybody. These are the first ones that came out. Oh, boom. First ones came out. We got the courtesy pouch. You can silence the loud in there as well. More on that. Hit up Maison Tight, MAISONTIET. Let's see what we're talking about over there. All right. If you're in New York, come out and show some love. We got a pop up going on Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. And over at the Stone Age and Flatiron District. So let's get it popping today. Got some fun news today, man. All right. So this one's actually coming from Benzinga as well. So everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Rico Lamite, founder of Cannabis Global, decentralized media broadcast organization, where we are one network, many voices, all about the cannabis industry. And you can catch me on weekdays at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. on the East Coast, where you can get your daily dose from the State of Cannabis News Hour. And it was myself and 11 other thought leaders in the cannabis industry. We debate the biggest news stories in the industry every single day. And we invite you guys to give you a piece of the action as well. So today's story from Benzinga. And it's about the quarterly results from little girl as well. Quarterly results came out from the parent company. And we got some stuff to talk about that, man. It's some good news. So, is Jay-Z's the parent company setting a new standard for celebrity-backed cannabis? So, in last night's Q3 earnings call, newly appointed CEO Troy Datcher released the numbers, and so far it's looking like they're a little bit more substance beneath the surface than just the marketing fluff and the high-profile name drops that we've come accustomed to here in the cannabis industry. On top of sequential DTC revenue, that's direct-to-consumer revenue growth of 7.6%, they've tripled their retail store presence to an expanded reach of 80% of the California population. More on that in a second and what that means. Datcher says that they will continuously be shifting into high margin, higher quality DTC revenue from bulk business launch on the Caliva app of the first cannabis company. They are the first cannabis company to put out an app on the Apple Store. So some of the Q3 highlights: new to DTC delivery hub in San Diego. Acquisition of Calma in West Hollywood, acquisition of Jaden's Journey in Cirrus, opening of the latest deli store by Caliva, location in Hanford, launched Jay-Z's Monogram number 8, the first light strain, launched Fun Uncle Cruisers vapes with live resin. They launched the first of its kind mobile shopping app through Apple's App Store. They appointed the first Black major public cannabis company CEO, Troy Datcher. They appointed social equity fund advisor committee members. They completed initial social equity investments into Josephine and Billy's, what up, Whitney? As well as Peaks Company, this is the flower company they're coming out with, and subsequent events that they're going to be coming out with soon. They have expanded their retail footprint through agreements to acquire Coastal Holding Company, LLC, which is formerly owned by industry supervillain Adam Bierman, MedMen Group, a retail license holder and operator with 6 retail license locations, 5 currently operating and 2 delivery depots, thus giving them the second largest operating retail dispensary and delivery network in California. They amended their Form 10 registration statement with the SEC in advance to potentially being permitted to list the company's common shares and warrants on the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ stock market upon regulatory advancement. So, in other words, they can actually still trade at JP Morgan when all the other little stocks are getting kicked off the platform. Finally, they appointed Carrie Arnold as Chief People Officer of the company and Tiffany McBride as Managing Director of Social Equity Ventures. Q3 net sales were $39.7 million. Gross profit of $6.1 million, or 15% of net sales. And on the call, Datcher said, Over the last several quarters, they executed their strategic initiative to drive growth on the higher quality direct-to-consumer revenue generated by expanding coverage in the California market through our omni-channel platform. He went on to say that his focus since joining the parent company in September was accelerating the pace of in-state expansion, increasing operational efficiencies, and attracting talent to further strengthen the team. And he believes that there's a significant opportunity for the parent company to emerge as preferred choice of Californian consumers looking to access high-quality cannabis products. Whew. Parent company been doing a lot. The glaring sore spot in the numbers was a 27% decline in revenue. Net sales of Q3 2021 were $39.7 million, down from $54.2 million in Q2. Datcher said that the performance was impacted by the continued bulk wholesale flower and oil pricing declines that were seen across the California market. He also said that they continue to expand their direct consumer line of business. They'll significantly reduce exposure to similar pricing fluctuations in the future. Before the call ended, he was sure to mention that successful launch of their social equity ventures program investments with Josephine and Billy's, like I said, Whitney Beatty and Ebony over there, my homegirls here at South Central, opening their doors here in LA 2 weeks ago. And the flower brand Peaks with a Z, performing well, both in store and online shopping options. Now, it's way too early to tell how or where the parent company is going to end up when the smoke clears, but goddamn, they've been putting in work. Black owned, Black run, and supporting Black initiatives in a white dominated industry. If they continue to make noise as they have so far, it'll be fun to watch their moves going forward, and it's hard not to root for their success. We might just have to start putting the asterisk behind all the statements and jokes when we're talking shit about corporate weed. Might. I'm still talking shit all day. So here, let's get on these questions. So with the CVS receipt length list of Q3 accomplishments, will the parent company be able to keep up the hype going forward? I think they will. Over the next couple of quarters. They have been running game on California. I have to admit, I was cautiously optimistic. I'm a big Jay-Z fan myself, and I try to stay objective as possible with all of these stories. And I was like, yo, it's another celebrity getting in here. We have no idea how good they're going to be down the line. A lot of people drop the ball. A lot of people just put their name on products just to sell them. But they're doing good so far. I think they have a few more quarters at least to keep on running like they are right now. And they're in at the right time. Deep pockets that are getting in right now. Like I said yesterday, you can think of the cannabis industry as a luxury car. You ain't gonna want to buy that shit right off the lot and take all that depreciation, are you? A lot of people that get in right now are getting CPO prices with a way better warranty. And Jay-Z's doing just that with the parent company. So big ups to them doing that. And I think they have a lot of room to run, and they can keep that hype up because, he's a 50-year-old rapper, man. And he's still selling out, going platinum first week, man. Shout out to Drake. All right, so Jay-Z very publicly backing TPCO's efforts is clearly a confidence booster to the rest of the industry with their wide-ranging business agenda. Will we be seeing more celebrity-backed companies in the space attempting to do the same? I think we will. I think we will see a lot of copycats. I don't know if they can do it the same way that Jay-Z has done it. Jay-Z is not a businessman. He's a businessman. Sorry, I had to say that, man. I know it's bad. No, but it's the truth, man. He really is a businessman, and you look through and through. He does have the Midas touch. Everything that he does goes gold or platinum, period. So big ups to him. Big ups to the parent company doing what they do. Jay-Z just has that touch, and he has that audience behind him that's going to back him no matter what he does. But you won't catch me buying $50 pre-rolls. Just saying. Send me some for free. While being number 3, will being Black-owned, run, and supporting Black initiatives be enough to get legacy advocates to ignore the fact that the parent company is 100% corporate? I don't know. I am a full disclosure. I'm a big Jay-Z fan, so I'm always going to be a fan of what he's doing. And he's doing a great thing right here. Another thing, it's a complicated conversation to get into because a lot of Black and brown operators in this shit, especially in social equity lane, you have to be paired up with somebody with deep pockets. And a lot of Black cannabis is pairing up with large corporations because they have to. the cost of entry into the game is just way too high, and as long as it stays that way, it's just the way it's going to be. Black wealth is nowhere near what white wealth is, and that's just the facts through and through. So I'm going to be putting my corporate cannabis bullshit talking game. I'm not gonna put it to rest, but I'm gonna put an asterisk next to it when I say fuck corporate cannabis. Don't buy corporate weed. I'm always gonna buy local, but when it comes to black companies and brown companies that are getting in the game, I will support them too. So I'll put the asterisk next to them every single time. You guys do what you do, you know. I do not judge. I will always talk shit. So much love, Princess Vashan. What's happening, Dana? Cisneros. Hi, Dana. I'm saying all the right things. I'm not doing anything wrong. RT Paperboy, what's good? What's good? Tommy Digital, what's happening? Melanie Fires, what's good? Sosa Talk JM, what's popping? What's popping? Got a question here from YouTube. All right, so when is Nas getting in the game? I believe Nas is already in the game. I can't remember who, or if it's even like a public, like who he's with, but I'm pretty sure that Nas is already in the game. Will he come out with Ether OG? I mean, whatever sells, man. Gimmicks sell, and if you're gonna use a hip hop classic song like Ether and come at Jay-Z, I don't think he's gonna do that. I mean, they're actually have made up since then, but keep shit popping. Snoop Dogg has his hands in a lot of different lanes in the industry, and I would love to see some East Coast fire versus West Coast fire. Even though Jay-Z's on the West Coast now, so I don't even know what to do. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. So, all right, here's a good one here. All right, so this one's coming from Emily Fires. What up, Emily? She says, why are we happy that Jay-Z teamed up with Kaliva and not any of the other social equity brands? Well, I mean, they brought on a couple of social equity brands. Teamed up with Kaliva, and this was a couple of years ago. Back, I think, when they were still one of my clients when I was at Baker. But it's an investment. Jay-Z's a billionaire. He's probably in a lot more things that you don't know of. And the fact that they actually used his name and they were able to say that he was an investor early on, I think Joe Montana was one of their investors too, means that they probably, he probably has a larger stake in that, or there's probably a bigger play at hand. And the bigger play at hand was the parent company coming through and wrecking shop all through California like they are right now. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people were sore about Jay-Z coming in and him investing in a large white-owned company when he came into the industry. But when you got long paper like that, man, you're looking at numbers, you're looking at stats, you're looking at the data, and is this a good investment? And probably he was investing in a lot of companies that you just did not hear about. Kaliva was the bigger name and made a bigger splash, and look where they are right now. Number two in the entire California industry as far as their reach. 80% of the industry is going to be touched by Jay-Z's products, like it or not. If you guys don't like that, don't buy his shit or buy him out. Big bank eat little bank. All right. Kaliva, Dana, what up, Dana? Dana says Kaliva has a good rep for supporting the culture in San Jose. Before Jay. I agree. All right, so Kaliva was actually one of my big ups to Rosie out there. Big ups to Rosie and Matt. Matt on the marketing team. Rosie's actually Roth Rocket. She's actually one of their founders. Known them a long time, and they have already been into a lot of social equity initiatives out in San Jose and beyond. So it's not like he was teaming up with MedMen. He actually bought MedMen out and got him the fuck out of the state. So if you're thinking that's problematic, it is what it is. You can like it, you can hate it. Business is business. You go for a good investment, you go for a good investment. What Jay-Z did with the parent company is he actually put a CEO, put the first major cannabis company, black CEO in place, running shit. I had my qualms about about Troy when he came in, because he came in from Clorox and he came from like big harmful chemical company, but is what it is. Not my choice. But they did what they did. and they're doing a lot of good stuff, both on paper and in practice too. So I got nothing but love for the parent company, and there's minus my Jay-Z standing right now. So I think they're doing a lot of good stuff with the community. They're doing a lot of good stuff as far as marketing. They're giving a masterclass in marketing for the industry right now. And even though Jay-Z, I don't know anybody personally who has bought Jay-Z's $50 pre-rolls or anything like that. And but it's a conversational piece. The fact that I'm talking about it right now, that shows you that marketing's working. All right. So I'll take one more, then I gotta hop in a second here. You guys do not see her. She's running around all crazy right now. Mama's up north. All right. Shanae KV, what's happening? All right, take one more. One more. Brandon Styles, what's good, Brandon? Brandon says, who can beat Jay at his own game? Who can beat Jay at his own game if there's anybody else in entertainment that could do what Jay's doing? I don't know. I don't know if another rapper or a rap entertainer or music entertainer can do the same thing that Jay-Z's doing right now, but we're still early in the game, man. Federal legalization is right around the corner. Believe it or not, is the Oracle of South Central has spoken. I told y'all motherfuckers it's probably going to be a lot sooner. Everybody's talking about 5 to 10 years from now, man. It's on all the Republicans' mouths. It's on all the Democrats' mouths, and the Democrats are backpedaling right now. Unfortunately, you guys know me. I got no horse in that race. Let them fight it out. But I do know that Republicans are owning the conversation right now. We had a great, spicy conversation, a nice little argument this morning on State of Cannabis NewsHour, where you can get your daily dose every morning, 9 a.m. And it's just getting real, man. It's just getting real. The Democrats need to get their messaging together if they want to push forward their initiatives when it comes to social equity, when it comes to a lot of other community-driven initiatives, and they need to get it on the same page. The Republicans, they're sticking to their guns, man. They're talking about social equity. They're talking about community initiatives and all that stuff as leaving that to the states. Same old bullshit. Sound familiar? Anything to do with affirmative action, anything to do with helping Black and brown communities, is oh yeah, we're gonna leave it up to the states. We're gonna leave it up to the states is the biggest fucking cop out on earth. States' rights is coded language for fuck Black people. Just real talk, real talk. All right. Dana says Republicans are lying. That's why Dems' messaging seems off. Dems' messaging is not succinct, in my honest opinion, my humble opinion. They're not on the same page, man. And you have the Republicans, man. They ride or die for each other. Just keep it at that. Y'all know who our last president was. How many of them voted for his impeachment? You know, they stay on brand, stay on message. So I guess that's positive for something. You know, Chelsea Mills says, if the Republicans take over for the midterms, what does that look like for the rest of the cannabis industry? I don't know. I really don't know. So I don't know. If the Republicans win out and you see this red wave or whatever the fuck they're talking about in the midterms, I really don't know what it means for the cannabis industry, but I do know that we will probably see a major shift away from activism, away from a lot of the community-driven initiatives, social equity talk, like all that stuff. You'll see it a lot. You'll see it watered down. Elections come with consequences, and this is why people need to get out. They need to vote. They need to make sure you know who's in office. Municipality up, because the people that are top down need the people municipality up more than we need them. Period. They come and go. Folks that are on the bottom, they stay in your community. There's everything down to your like city controller, to the mayor. Doesn't matter how big or small your city is. Like, make sure you know who these people are. Make sure you know they're putting forward the laws and initiatives, all the statutes that you believe are right for your family. And just be aware of that, man. Control the controllable, control the nucleus around you, and make sure you're aware of what's going on in the big picture, because chances are they hear you, but they don't give a fuck what you say. All right. Data Cisneros says, Republicans are trying to run someone against Mace. They don't stick together. Hey, they try to run somebody against Mace. I don't know. I don't really follow the big time politicians like that because they are more kabuki theater, if you will. It's a bunch of like bullshit theater, and it's good to be aware of what's going on, like I said, but I really don't try to follow them day to day because it's just a bunch of drama and it's a bunch of distractions. And just when you thought Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that, Joe Biden, he just sold a bunch more missiles over to Saudi Arabia. Khashoggi who? So just remember that, man. Whenever you guys get these big distractions and everything that are getting you all up in your feelings and everything. Oh yeah, this motherfucker's racist. Oh yeah, like what they did. Oh, the CRT bullshit. Like, watch what's going on the global stage and see what America's doing. Facts. All right. Anything else? Chef Ty 951, Smoky Vanilla, One Stretch and Smoke. What's happening? Digital Venture Partners. What's good? What's good? What's good? And much love to everybody. Much love to everybody who I can't see who you are here on YouTube. I can't see who you are on all of our Facebook channels, but I love you all. Remember, man, make sure you guys check us out every single weekday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific. State of Cannabis News Hour on Clubhouse, where you can get your daily dose. That's 12 p.m. on the East Coast. And make sure if you are in New York this week on Thursday, come show some love, man. We got our pop-up going. And this might be my last post on Instagram if I get shut down again. Share that shit, make it go viral. I love you guys. I make sure you guys kiss your mamas, hug your daddies, love on your babies. Look around, ain't nowhere else to turn. You can always turn the fuck up. See y'all tomorrow morning.